Hello everyone, welcome to a new series of tutorials, you lucky people, on how to use InDesign, specifically for Neon Magazine. So I'm going to be talking you through the whole process of how to do this, and we are going to eventually work towards producing a layout, a double page spread or a 4-page spread that looks something like this, following Neon Magazine's house style. So obviously you can bring in your own subject matter, your own um, images and your own body text, but this is just a sort of an example that I've put together. Before we can get that far though, what we need to do is make sure that we have set everything up correctly to even get started in the first place. So in order to do that, what you'll need to do is come over to Microsoft Teams. Now I'm here in Journalism Year 1 Group A, but I'll make sure that this is in the Group B and Journalism Year 2 as well. And we have a channel called Final Major Project. And in there we have a shared folder, and when that loads, which it should do in a moment if my internet is going to play with me. Oh, this is annoying, isn't it? We will be able to get some files that we're going to need, some templates that will do what we need to do. Why isn't this working? This is very annoying. There we go, it worked this time, perfect. So I've got a folder here called Neon Magazine Resources, and what I'm going to ask you to do is to download that by clicking on the 3 dots and hitting the download button. Once you have done that, if you click here on this folder icon in the top right hand corner, you will get to show it in your folder. Now, this is what's called a zip file. If you've got much better eyesight than me, you'll be able to see a little zip-like icon on this folder, which means we can't use it until we've extracted it because it's all been compressed or zipped together. You'll see an extract all button here, and you click on that, and we're going to carefully set the destination for this. So we're going to click on Browse, and we're going to come over to our Nottingham College OneDrive. If you haven't logged into Nottingham College OneDrive, it's down here in the bottom right. You can click on this icon and log in through there, because if you don't save it to OneDrive, you won't be able to access it anywhere else, and that will be a nightmare for you. So I've got, unfortunately, millions of folders in my OneDrive because I do about 1 billion different things, but I'm going to go into Neon issue 9, and I'm going to select that folder. But you set up a folder, call it, I don't know, Neon double page spread or my FMP article, whatever. As long as you can find it and it's on your OneDrive Nottingham College, we're good. So I'm going to click extract, which shouldn't take too long. And now when I go into this folder, which pops up, I have got Neon Template 2026, and then I've got 3 folders with fonts in. So before you open your Neon Template 2026, we are going to install those fonts on the system. That's a fairly quick and easy job. The way I would recommend doing it is make this window a bit smaller and then start searching fonts down here. And when you type the word fonts in, you should get this option come up. And then if you go into each of these folders, one called Aileron, and you select all of these. So the quickest way to do that would be Control A, or you could right click and do it that way, or you could press the copy button here, and then you drag them over into this folder, and it will tell you that it's installing the fonts. So let's make sure we've got those installed on our computer. Let's come back to this folder called Bagnard. It's French. All these fonts have got French names. Aileron, Bagnard. Drag that over. Now it's telling me I've already got it because I have, so I don't need to worry about that. but it shouldn't do that for you because you won't already have it. And then we've got Anna, and again, click, drag those over. Again, I'm going to get the same message telling me it's already on there. So those fonts, Eleron, Banyard, and Anna, are the three fonts that we use for Neon. We're not flexible about that, unfortunately, because we're putting together a massive magazine, 48, 52, 56 pages, something like that. All this different content to go in. We simply do not have the scope or time to design every page painstakingly and individually. So we use what's called a house style. So if I come back out of this folder, and then it should give me an opportunity now to open up Neon Template 2026 simply by double clicking. And that will open with um, your InDesign. Now, if you get a message like this, which I'm hoping you won't, but you might do, replace fonts. Click on replace fonts. For the font family, find Anna on there because I think for some reason it's not recognizing it, but I don't know. And click done. And that should open up your InDesign template that we will be using for this project. So that's how you get set up. And in part 2, we'll start to look at how we can actually use this thing.